Hi everyone, it's Callum here at Latitude Law. Today I'm going to be discussing about the advantages for international students to move on to the skilled worker visa as soon as possible. Now there's two main visa routes available for students who are approaching qualification, and those are the graduate visa and the skilled worker visa. Now there's some distinct advantages to the graduate visa, particularly because it doesn't require sponsorship in order to be granted that visa, and therefore students are able to get some experience in the UK labour market and stay in the UK for a further 2 or 3 years. However, the skilled worker visa has some significant advantages for students and means that it's good for them to get onto that visa route at an earlier stage. One of these reasons is because the skilled worker visa is a route to settlement, which means that if a student is looking to permanently reside in the UK, after holding 5 years in that skilled worker visa, they would be able to apply for indefinite leave to remain. The graduate visa, on the other hand, is a temporary visa, which means they can be granted for a period of 2 or 3 years, depending on the qualification, and would have to move to a new visa before the expiry of their current leave. Another advantage of moving to the skilled worker visa at an earlier stage is that an employer and the student can rely on what is called the new entrant salary rate. Employers are able to pay sponsored workers a lower rate of salary, provided that they can be considered what's called a new entrant. And this applies to students and graduates. This lower salary rate is obviously quite an advantage for employers because they can pay a person less, but by default that also helps students because it creates more opportunities. The new entrant rate is only permissible for 4 years, and however much time is spent in a graduate visa is actually counted towards those 4 years. Therefore, it's more advantageous to get onto the skilled worker visa at an earlier stage because the employer, and again by default the student, can take advantage of that new entrant salary rate. If you're an employer or if you are a student and you're thinking about your options, please do get in contact with us at Latitude Law and we'd be happy to discuss how this works.